I'd like to begin by actually thanking the Sonoran Institute and thanking Luther. Luther had many, many contributions to the growth of the Sonoran Institute. But one of his biggest to the overall mission of integrating conservation and development was his willingness to share Fred with us. Under our bylaws, the Sonoran Institute and the Institute's board has the right to appoint a board member to the Santa Lucia Conservancy. And thank you, Luther. I don't know what else to say. That was a great call. And it also reflects some insight. I'm going to say a nice thing or two about Luther, but it's hard for me because I've known him too long.
Just say nice things about you.
But the truth is, in his position, for him to share Fred with us was very insightful. Thank you. Fred was one of our founding board members as well. And we're a board in which we have a kind of a dilemma in terms of, or a challenge in terms of conservation organization, because 49% of our board members are passionate conservationists with a vested interest in the project. And the other 51% of us that are independent board members need respect, frankly. These are powerful people, and they're homeowners in the matrix of 18,000 acres of protected land, and very, very successful and self-confident people. And what we really needed was Fred. The other word for Fred is gravitas. He said several things. He had the credentials. I learned some new aspects of his credentials. I think of him as one of the world's experts on endangered species law. You focused on land management, whatever. More and more, every time you learn about him, you learn about more. He had this incredible capacity for diplomacy. He didn't speak a lot, so when he spoke, everybody listened. He had impeccable integrity in terms of his passion for conservation. As a professor, he was ingrained as a mentor, and our executive director and staff immediately, I mean, there's probably no other board member. The chair has a lot of contact with staff people, but the other board members typically don't. Fred became a mentor for all of them. And by the way, I should introduce Christy Fisher, our executive director, who's here. Who's known Fred only the last year and a half, and she wouldn't miss being there. We have another board member, Steve Sarkis, is here. It's just our desire to make a tribute to this man that had this incredible stabilizing influence. Wow, I don't know how we replace him, but he made a real contribution and immediately commanded the respect of all of our board. And he's the word that comes up most often when we talk about him over at Santa Lucia Conservancy is gentleman diplomat. You know, he just gently, because these are hard nuts to crack, some of these other people on our board, and nobody questioned it because of the integrity and credentials that he had, and so he was extremely effective in just establishing our credibility as a real conservation organization. So thank you to SI, thank you to Luther, and thanks